Well, share with us a little bit about how you came to Christ.
Well, it's interesting. When my first son was born, I was an atheist, and I didn't believe in God, and I was pro-choice, and he came out of my wife, a fully formed, functioning human being, out of another human being, and I was blown away. And I said, there has to be a creator. This doesn't just happen. So I started to learn fetal development facts, and I saw the hands of a creator over a little bitty tiny human being just a few weeks old. So I was hungry and interested, and my wife actually would go to conferences, Christian conferences, and she'd say, I went to this one conference, and next year you're going to go with me. And I said, oh, it's not going to happen. But she came home one night, and she said, I've been doing it all wrong, honey. You're the head of the house. That's what the Bible says. And I need to defer to you and submit under your authority. And I said, let me see that. Let me see that book. I like that book. So I went to the conference, and it blew me away with the arguments for faith. And then, long story short, I'll close it out, is we started
So
going...
it was kind of like an apologetics conference?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And and it was also a daily life life application conference. It was probably more than apologetics, if I could split hairs here just a little. But we started going to a Messianic congregation. My wife was Gentile, she was Catholic, and I was Jewish. And I was an atheist, but I liked my Judaism, and she was starting to raise the kids Catholic. So I was losing the battle. She heard of a Messianic congregation, which was Jews and Gentiles worshiping together. And I went, who thought of this? This is great. And I went, and long story short, they had an altar call one night, and it said, who wants to let Yeshua, Jesus, into their heart? And I raised my hand, and the Lord just took over from there and started doing miracle after miracle in my life.
Oh my gosh.